What do we call this form?
Super Saiyan Naruto.
Whoa!
This is really the Nine-Tails.
Oh, he's so pissed.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another Naruto reaction.
Before we begin, as always, thank you to the patrons on Patreon. If you want to join us on Patreon, the link is in the description. Go check it out for early access to our footage and exclusive content like filler episodes of movies that are only on Patreon. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to this channel. Also subscribe to a ton of other channels that we have, which are all within the link in the description. Last but not least, check out our merchandise, which is also within the link in the description. Like this video, comment down below, and with all that being said, let's get started with this reaction. Here we go, Madison.
I'm so excited.
Good job, Yamato. No, that wasn't me. Naruto stopped it all by himself.
Not true. Kushina helped.
But listen, is it really okay to leave things like this?
Naruto and Nine-Tails are in confrontation. I hope it settles soon and will meet our expectations.
Look at the cameraman zooming in and out.
It's like a music video.
Would you knock it off? This isn't the time to be doing a rap.
Oh, really? Say that?
They're not getting along at all.
Look, right now, Naruto is locked in an internal battle with the Nine-Tails. There's nothing more that we can do to help him out. The only things we can do now are wait and have faith that he's gonna get the job done.
Trust and believe in him. Oh, here we go.
Back to the action. The
So-
fox is having a bad day. He saw Minato and Kushina.
I love you. What is this? I feel so calm.
And happy.
I love you so much. I feel so happy.
That's a mother's love.
Whoa.
Here we go. The tug of war continues.
The beam struggle.
Yeah, this is real
Ooh.
nice. But now keeping watch will suffice.
My chakra can't suppress the Nine-Tails for much longer. So go get him while you have the chance.
All right.
She fired him up good.
Time to capture this Pokemon.
Let's go.
I feel like it's still going to be difficult, but I know he can do it.
Massive Rasengan.
Oh, it's so menacing.
Super Barrage!
Whoa, what an attack.
Yeah, we never saw this before.
I can keep going, you know.
Oh, shoot, man.
She's so freaking powerful. I want to hear more of her backstory. Like, what village is she from originally?
Is that Sage Mode?
Sage Mode is so important in this internal battle that he's having. He couldn't have done it without, obviously, Sage Mode, Kushina, and the help of Killer Bee.
All things stacked up perfectly for him.
You're done. Sage Arch. Massive Rasengan Barrage!
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Just when you think it couldn't get any crazier.
The fox was not expecting that.
Once more!
Whoa.
Dude. It's the power of love.
Yeah.
You did it! You pulled out the Nine-Tails chakra!
Dang.
Damn, he really has it. Oh.
What's gonna happen now? What do we call this form?
Super Saiyan Naruto.
Whoa.
This is really the Nine-Tails.
Oh, he's so pissed.
What can he even do to Naruto at this point?
Still have this much power?
Whoa.
The Nine-Tail is crazy.
You really are amazing.
Oh, shoot.
You put him behind bars.
No tail, Beast Bomb.
Isn't this the 6 paths?
What 6 paths?
Like the Sage of the Six Paths? I saw he had those like symbols on his arms, similar to the Sage.
Better watch out.
Oh, he put him to sleep.
Sorry, Nine-Tails. I promise I won't do wrong by you. So just hang in there for a little while.
Oh, she was holding his hand the whole time.
You pulled it off, Naruto. Mom, what are you gonna do now?
Oh.
At long last, I can finally go and join Minato.
Oh, no way.
Before I go, there are a few things that I'm going to need to tell you.
Thank goodness, there's more.
It's about the incident that happened 16 years ago when you were born. I'm going to tell you the truth about that day.
Holy crap.
To start with, I'll tell you about the Nine-Tails jinchuriki before you. That person was me.
What?
Oh my gosh.
That's why she was kidnapped.
You heard right.
Because she was a jinchuriki.
Back
then, I was chosen to be the second jinchuriki host of the
Who chose
Nine-Tails.
her?
In fact, the only reason I came to the Hidden Leaf Village in the first place was for that very purpose. All the way from the
Dang.
land of eddies.
Why'd they choose you as a jinchuriki? You were a stranger from another land.
She's powerful.
Yes, I was a stranger, but it was also a different time. Back then, the land of fire and the land of eddies had a close relationship.
This gave me chills.
Who's that?
The Leaf Senju clan and the shinobi of the Eddies Uzumaki.
The first
were distant
Hokage.
Blood relatives.
Oh.
Full of shinobi
Looks different.
brimming with vitality. The Hidden Eddy village was also known as the Village of Longevity.
So Hashirama was distant relatives with this clan.
Oh, that makes sense.
My clan excelled at sealing jutsu. It was their
This also
specialty
makes
because
sense.
They were also a bit savage. The tetragram seal on your belly was based on a jutsu that was originally developed by our village.
No wonder it's so good.
I taught it to Minato, your father, along with several other sealing jutsu. Naruto, that symbol there on the back of your jacket. It's the crest of the Hidden Eddy village.
She's right.
Even today in the Hidden Leaf village, it's a symbol of friendship and camaraderie.
Oh my goodness.
Epic.
I've never heard of the Hidden Eddy village.
Is it gone now?
During the era of war and unrest, our sealing jutsu abilities were greatly feared, so we were targeted and destroyed. The survivors fled, and they hid themselves throughout the other lands.
So why were you chosen, Mom?
I was born with very strong chakra. It's powerful enough to suppress the vast might of the Nine-Tails.
She's special.
She's the chosen one.
Do you know about the battle between the first Hokage Hashirama Senju and Madara Uchiha?
Final Valley.
I have goosebumps.
The Jinchuriki before me was the woman who became the wife of the first Hokage. Her name was Mito Uzumaki. During
Wait.
that battle, to lend strength to Lord Hashirama, Lady Mito sealed the Nine-Tails inside herself with a sealing jutsu and became its Jinchuriki.
Is that her mother?
When Lady Mito approached the end of her life, I was brought to the Hidden Leaf to become the next vessel for the Nine-Tails.
So Madara took it out of her.
When I was brought to the village, I wasn't told a single thing about why I was really there. Of course, I was completely shocked when I found out.
She just had to accept it too.
Kind of like Killer Bee's story, right?
Yeah.
Everything about it was top secret. The only ones who knew were Lord Third Hokage and a few of the elders. Not even the legendary Sony knew.
If they knew, they would have treated her so differently.
I was so lonely. The responsibility almost ruined me. But then Lady Mito, the previous Jinchuriki, summoned me.
Please come closer, my dear.
She has the same vitality diamond on her forehead as Tsunade.
It's crazy that this is the wife of Hashirama Senju. What an absolute legend.
I'm loving that we're getting into the history of the show.
The lore is just top notch, man.
We are alike, you and I. I was brought here to be the Nine-Tails vessel, too. I can only imagine the shock you felt when you learned of it. How sad you must have been, and how you've suffered. My dear, you can tell me the truth. You don't have to hold everything inside.
Yes.
I feel so sad for her.
Neither of us could escape our fate as the Nine-Tails vessel. However, there is a way to find happiness even if you must live as a Jinchuriki.
By overcoming the tailed beast?
And the first step is...
The first step is to fill ourselves with love. Then, even if we had to live as the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, we could still find a way to be happy.
The incredible theme of determinism versus free will.
So you were actually happy even though you were still the Jinchuriki, Mom?
She looks so positive in everything we've ever seen of her.
Besides when she goes crazy, red hot habanero.
He gets his disposition from her.
Naruto, there's no need for you to cry, is there?
Oh.
Hold on.
What is it?
So what happened when the Nine-Tails attacked the Hidden Leaf Village 16 years ago?
Madara.
Dad told me that the entire thing was all because of that guy from the Akatsuki, the one who wears the mask. How come you had the Nine-Tails, Mom? I don't get it.
Your father left just a few things out when he talked to you, I suppose.
A lot of things.
But it wasn't his fault. You see, he keyed the sealing jutsu to give me more time with you than he got.
Aww.
There was so much going on back then anyway.
What a true champion.
He did it hastily, that's why.
When the Nine-Tails attacked the Hidden Leaf Village 16 years ago, that masked man from the Akatsuki was behind it all. But right up until the moment that the attack happened, the Nine-Tails was still sealed inside of me. It was that masked man. Somehow he found out about the one and only time that a Jinchuriki's tailed beast seal weakens. He
What?
timed it perfectly and stole the Nine-Tails from me.
When does that happen?
In childbirth.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh!
During the 9 months between when a female jinchuriki gets pregnant and gives birth, the seal holding back the tailed beast weakens proportionally, as the energy that's normally used to maintain it is instead diverted to the growing baby.
Wow.
Dang. It's all Minato's fault.
This all makes sense though. I love it's not a BS excuse.
It was on October 10th, 16 years ago.
That's Naruto's birthday. Oh, shoot.
We gotta celebrate next year.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna write that down.
Congratulations. Huh? Your due date works out to be October 10th. Oh, that's great.
She's so happy, right?
What? Baby?
He's like, oh shit, I'm not ready for this.
He's like, I was not expecting that.
I'm gonna be a mother, you know?
Wow, imagine that. I'm gonna be a father.
Oh, they're so precious.
I'm trying my hardest to not cry right now.
I have tears like coming out of the sides of my eyes.
Kushina,
Oh no.
there is something important that I must explain to you about giving birth as a jinchuriki. It was the same way with Lady Mito. When she gave birth, the nine-tailed seal almost came completely undone. Considering the worst-case scenario, we've decided to have you give birth inside a barrier, away from the village.
Okay, that makes sense, but it didn't work.
I'll be there too. I do have to monitor the seal. Minato and Taji of the Anbu Black Ops will accompany you, as will my wife Biwako. This must be done in utmost secrecy.
So she can't tell people that she's pregnant.
You'll have bodyguards as well. They'll all
Damn.
be Anbu Black Ops, directly assigned to me.
But then Donzo spilled the beans, didn't he?
Ahead and make sure everything's ready.
That's crazy. Because if what you're saying is true, that means Naruto should have so much hatred for the Leaf for what they did to his parents.
Wow, you had a girl?
Is that Hinata? Huh?
No, he's a boy. Oh, what a little cutie.
She roasted
Come
him.
here, little guy. What's your name, handsome? It's Sasuke.
Oh! Oh! This is getting crazy.
You'll grow up to be a strong, splendid shinobi. You're due pretty soon.
He's
too.
precious.
You ought to start thinking about baby names as well. We're going to call him Naruto.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Little Sasuke. I hope you two get along. By the way, does it really hurt like they say?
Oh no.
Wow, so there's actually something that scares you. Shocking.
She has the nine-tailed power, we're good.
I love how these two are friends, man.
The details of your birthing are supposed to be secret, remember? Until we get to our location, you must avoid all contact with anyone, even friends.
Yes, ma'am.
Crazy, right?
Too late now.
Also, although we'll be outside the village, this is to remain covert. So when your labor pains start, do not cry out. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
They're like torturing her.
There's something so intrinsic about Naruto's bond with Sasuke that dates back to before he was even born.
Yeah, I never knew.
It hurts, you know?
Is she really gonna be okay?
Yes, she's going to be fine.
Don't let him
Forget
faint.
about that and just stay focused on the nine-tailed seal. You're the fourth Hokage, Minato. Now act like it and get a grip. Most men would have dropped dead from such pain long ago. Women
Oh,
are much stronger.
shots fired.
She right though.
I noticed that I forgot to bring my tissue box for this episode.
I needed it. Thank you for forgetting.
He's so strong. Nine-Tails is writhing to get out.
Imagine how she feels.
Naruto, come on.
Whoa.
Oh.
The Yambu just got choked out.
Oh.
Who is this person?
Madara.
You think so?
Has to be. Confirmed.
Whoa, just walk through the wall like that?
Oh yeah.
I can see the head now. You're almost there. You're doing great.
I'm so proud of her.
Where's a medical ninja when you need one, right?
Naruto, hurry up. Come out. You stay in, Nine-Tails.
Oh no. This poor woman. Madara comes in on her most vulnerable hour.
Hot water, now. Got it.
And there he is. He's born.
Oh.
This was such an epic and awesome episode. There's so much to say about it, but like the patrons have requested, we're going to do this episode in conjunction with the next one. So stay tuned for the post-episode discussion in the next episode. That being said, let's jump straight into the next one. Are you ready?
Yes.